The origin of colleges dates back to the early 1100s in Europe. Initially, colleges were meant to train ministers, and it was a place for praying too. Colleges started to change its curriculum by adding math and science as subjects during the 16th century. After 300 years of evolution, changes, and the expansion of universities around the world, it became a social convention to attend college. After World War II, the President of the United States at that time passed an act that would ensure that soldiers would go to university, hence ensuring their economic growth in the middle class. As a result, the belief that college is a secure path to success has been set since then, and it continues until nowadays. However, is this really true? If we look at universities in our modern world, there are several problems that come to mind when we talk about ensuring success by getting a college degree. It is a fact that there are careers like medicine, law, engineering, architecture, etc., that require a degree to ensure the certification of the individual to be able to work in this field. We need professionals in these disciplines since they play an essential role to the continuous development of our society. Nevertheless, there are several misconceptions regarding the road to success and economic stability. It is possible to get a job if someone studies one of the essential subjects mentioned before. But that does not guarantee happiness for that person, since he or she does not know if that is the right career or if they will feel accomplished in that field. The first issue that we must address is that we have to start caring more about our happiness and fulfillment rather than money. The normal conception of studying something just for the sole reason that it generates income is the least efficient way to find the right job or career. And on top of that, if we force teenagers to make a decision so crucial that is supposed to represent their entire future at 18 years old, that it is just an irrational idea. After finishing high school, teenagers are far from being able to tell what their passion in life is and knowing what really drives and motivates them to accomplish things. Without knowing oneself, it is not possible to make a good choice for a career, plus the lack of experience in the work environment results in a shock when entering in the workforce. And that is just another problem with the so-called choice to go to university. Parents, relatives, society in general force current generations to go to college without realizing the importance of self-discovery. On the other hand, there are tons of subjects and fields that we are tricked in believing that a college degree is necessary to develop a proper career, and this notion is very far from reality. Marketing, programming, video production, business administration, graphic design are just a few of the many subjects that don't need a college degree to be able to build a career. Due to the technological advancements that we have achieved, it is possible to study careers online that in many cases would be way more expensive and time-consuming in university. Currently, there are many tools available to young adults such as social media, internet, and smartphones that give them an extraordinary edge over the conventional ways of learning in a company or a college. The 21st century has become the golden age of information. Older generations keep arguing that a college degree is necessary to become successful and get a good job. The previous generations experimented a great success with college degrees since they had a major importance for career growth as professionals during the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The reality is that a college degree has become so mainstream that companies require it, but that is not really their main focus. In many cases, they would ask fresh graduates for several years of work experience that they don't have, and on top of that, the salary offered by the given position is not enough to maintain a good standard of living. Another problem when choosing universities is to decide if the student is going to a public or a private school. Both types of universities have similar problems regarding outdated curriculums and professors that don't prepare students for the workforce. The cost of both universities is different, since private colleges usually have very high tuition fees that in many cases are covered by debt that the student takes. If you are watching this video from the USA, you are probably well aware of the debt crisis that college students are going through right now. If you are in Latin America, you may be dealing with debt yourself or very poor education conditions in public universities. Either way, you may be more inclined to study in a private institution because you believe is the best option. This conception has led to an increase in the price of tuition fees and easy access to huge loans for students. Students get into debt, and they end up in many cases with a worthless degree. Post-secondary education has become a very profitable business for many institutions that are not really interested in the development of students as well-trained professionals, but in the economic benefit of their owners. We should acknowledge the digital tools available for the current generation so they can create a career path relevant to their time. Understanding that many careers can be developed through online courses or even YouTube, it is necessary to avoid wasting time and money in institutions that do not help students to discover their true potential. Big companies like Google or Apple no longer require a college degree in their job applications. Google even partnered with Coursera, an online learning website that allows students to get certifications for several fields such as marketing, design, software development, and much more. The certifications that students get in these online courses are supported by Google. Thus, this could be a great alternative for people that are interested in these fields and are not sure about what they really want to do in their professional career. Another option is to try to create valuable content for social media that would attract an audience. Creating a strong online presence could result in a much higher chance to get discovered by companies that would hire you or collaborate in marketing deals. In summary, college is not for everyone, and we must start embracing the fact that there are many alternatives to a college degree. We must ensure that the current generation discovers their talents and desires to have an accomplished workforce. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Leave a comment down below and I will see you in the next one.